Hello, big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. I was talking to a friend, I'm not going to say who this friend is, but I was talking to a friend and I realized something. There are a lot of people out there who are passionate about so many different things. And some individuals have their own definition of what real world means to them. Like, for some individuals, real world means going to their 9-to-5 job, and then there's other individuals who believe that hanging out with friends is the real world for them. And then there's other individuals, and there's so many different variations of what real world means to a lot of different people. Now, not everyone's going to agree with everyone's opinion, and not everyone's going to be passionate about the same things, because that's what makes us different from the next person, or that person being different from the next person, and so forth and so on, because every single person, all 7 billion or 10 billion or however many people are living in the world at this point, and this is not just the United States, it's the entire world. There's so many individuals out there that are different, and their passions are different. Their definition of real world is different. And I'm not talking about the TV show. I'm talking about, like, for example, I mentioned earlier that the real world for some individuals could be going to their job that they don't love or they're not passionate about, and they earn money that way, going from 9 to 5. And then there's other individuals who are passionate and love, doing fun activities like going on hikes or going to go camping or to do things of that nature. And then there's other individuals like myself that is passionate and finds the real world to be going to see movies and watching TV shows, whether it be on a streaming platform, whether it be on iTunes or Apple, or whatever you want to call it, or reading a book, or playing video games, or things of that nature. And it may not be the same, like I said, it may not be the same as someone else, because someone else's real world is going to be different from mine, and their real world is going to be different from someone else, and so forth and so on, like I said before. But when I talk about things that I'm passionate about, I do it because I really am passionate about it. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go on a hike anytime soon. I'm not saying I'm going to go camping anytime soon or anything of that nature. But when I watch YouTube videos, or I watch movies, or I watch TV shows, or I read books, or I go to the movie theater and see a movie in the theaters, or I go grocery shopping, or I go to a mall of some sort, or I go to a miniature golf place, or something along those lines. That's what I'm passionate about. Now, I know that I said I'm not much of a golfer, and I don't play sports all that much. But if I were to ever do that, I've done it. I've gone to Topgolf once, for my 30th birthday. That's because I'm 34 now, and that was. Now, a lot of people would say that would be 4 years ago. So for me, I say it's 5 years ago, because if you count 30th, the 31st, 32nd, 33rd, and 34th. Now, I don't know what the plan is for the future. There could be me going to go to Disneyland again, or going to Universal Studios again, or going to the YouTube convention I've talked about. And those are things that I'm passionate about. Those are things that are real to me in my own world. Now, like I want to make this perfectly clear. Not everyone loves going to the movie theater. Not everyone loves watching movies. Not everyone's passionate or believes that real stuff like that, reading books, going to the movies, watching TV shows, watching movies at home, playing video games, reading books, none of that stuff is exciting to every single person. But there are nerds, and I use nerds because I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I will admit that first and foremost, that whenever I do read a book, whenever that is, or I do play video games, or I do watch movies, or I do watch TV shows, I'm a nerd about so many things in this life. I'm a geek about so many things in this life. And that's who I am. And that's who I will always be. I will read books for as long as I can. I will watch movies for as long as I can. I will film these and upload these YouTube videos for as long as I can. I will watch TV shows as long as I can. I will play video games as long as I can. All of these things, and I will even watch YouTube videos. Not just film them and upload them. I will watch them for the rest of my life. Because that's my real world. That's my passion. That's who I am. That's what defines me. And I've said this so many times on this channel. I want to make this point perfectly clear. Now, the ones that you guys that watch this may not have the same passions or the same definition of real world is for you compared to me, because this is my life. This is my world. This is my reality, and I've talked about this with so many people over the years, whether it's some of my subscribers, my audience members, my friends, my family, all of that stuff. I told them that nothing is going to stop me from doing what I'm passionate about, what my real world is, my reality. At the end of the day, because that's my life. That's who I am. And not everyone's going to agree with it. Not everyone's going to see it the way I see it. Because there are the individuals who watch my vlogs have real jobs. They can drive. They have their own cars. They have their own place that they stay at. And that's okay for them. It's perfectly fine to live that life. And it's perfectly fine to go on hikes and do adventurous things and go camping and do all of these fun activities and adventures and stuff like that. For me, my adventures consist of, doing YouTube related things, watching movies, watching TV shows, reading books, playing video games, going to the theater and seeing a new movie when it's released that week, or even if it's like a couple of days later. That's who I am. That's what defines me. That's my reality. That's my passion. And that will continue to be my passion for the rest of my life. No one's going to tell me I can't live my life the way I want to live it. No one's going to tell me how to be. Because at the end of the day, this is who I am. This is my life. These are my decisions. Whether it's going to see a movie, whether it's going to this YouTube convention, whether it's watching films at home, whether it's watching films in theater, whether it's watching TV shows at home, whether it's playing video games at home, whether it's whatever that is, that's what it's going to be. It may not always be in this room. It may be in a different location at some point in the future. And maybe I may go on adventures. I may do something outside that's different from movies or grocery store or shopping or camping or things of that nature, or going to Topgolf, or those are some things that could happen in the future. Not saying they will, but they could. And I'm hoping to go back to VidCon 2 more times before I decide to say I don't want to do that anymore. I would like to go to Comic Cons, whether it's in San Diego or New York or some other state. I'd like to go to Disney World and Epcot and Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom and all the Universal parks in Florida. Heck, even go to Busch Gardens. That would be fun to do too. Maybe go to the zoo in Florida, whether it's in Miami or Orlando or Tallahassee or Jacksonville. And I know I just named pretty much almost every city, not every city, but a few cities in Florida. And maybe going to Magic Mountain and Legoland in California and Universal Studios and Six Flags and the Great America and all those amusement parks. But that's not going to happen for a while. Anyways, I gotta go. We got 4 birthdays to wish today, so let's just do that really quick and do my outro. So I want to wish Joey King Pite happy birthday. Finicio Collin Connell, happy birthday. Savone Carlson, a happy birthday. And Elizabeth Turner, a happy birthday today as well. Now, we have 3 birthdays tomorrow, and then we're done with birthdays for the month of July. And I will practice self-love as much as possible. I will see you, and then once you've mastered it, that's when your love story will happen. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.